Alan Patrick versus Bobby Green is a lightweight bout. Alan Patrick has a judo record of 15 wins, 2 losses. Bobby Green has a judo record of 26 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw. Alright, so first off, Alan Patrick is currently 37 years old, and Bobby Green just turned 34 years old, which means Bobby Green, even though he is pretty old at 34 years old, he's actually going to have the age advantage in this fight. Alright, so Alan Patrick started off his career really good as he ended up winning his first 10 fights outside of the UFC, and once he got into the UFC, he did really good with a first-round KO and a unanimous decision win over John McDessie. After those 2 wins, he ended up getting his first ever loss to Maribek Taismov by second-round head kick KO. After that first loss, he came back with 3 unanimous decision wins in a row, but in his next fight, ended up losing to Scott Holtzman by third-round KO. Now, that loss was actually back in 2018, so it's been 2 years since his last fight, and now let's take a look at his opponent, Bobby Green. Alright, so Bobby Green had an okay start to his career as well, with 2 wins, then a loss, then 5 straight wins, then another win, then a loss to Dan Lozon by first-round rear naked choke. But after that loss, actually came back with 3 straight wins, 1 coming by armbar, but then ended up losing his next fight, then won 3, then lost to Tim Means, and then lost 1, and then lost a split decision to Gacias Calvecante, then a win against Chern Spain by second-round arm triangle choke inside of Strikeforce, then a third-round rear naked choke against J.P. Rees in Strikeforce, and then a decision win against James Terry inside of Strikeforce, and then a unanimous decision win against an undefeated fighter in Matt Ricehouse inside of Strikeforce. After that short career inside of Strikeforce, where he actually ended up going 5-1, I think, or 4-1, he joined the UFC, where he did really, really good with 4 straight wins, 2 coming by decision, 1 coming by first round KO over James Cross, and 1 coming by third round rear naked choke. After those 4 wins, he had a huge step up against Edson Barbosa and ended up losing that fight by unanimous decision. After that loss, he ended up fighting Dustin Poirier, another very good fighter, and lost that fight by first round KO. After those 2 losses against absolute beasts, he fought another beast in Rashid Magomedov and ended up losing that fight by split decision. After those 3 losses, he ended up fighting Lando Venata, where he ended up getting the draw. After that draw, he came back with a unanimous decision win over Eric Koch, but lost his next 2 fights to Drakkar Klose and Francisco Trinaldo, both by decision. After those 2 losses, he came back with a unanimous decision win over Clay Guida and, most recently, a unanimous decision win over Lando Venata. Alright, so in this fight, I really see this fight staying on the feet, and I see Bobby Green trying to get the KO because he really wants to get that title shot. He's 34 years old, so he doesn't have much time left in his career, so he's going to want to get this KO to propel him in his career. But I don't see a KO happening in this fight. I see this fight going all the way, and I see Bobby Green getting the win by unanimous decision. Alright, if you agree, disagree, or have something to say, make sure to put in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to back to every single those comments. Make sure to like, subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the absolute best MMA content out there. It's been fun, but I'm out of here.